Oh, hey guys, LJ Felix here. I am going to give you probably like 10 tips with using this Meepo. I've had this Meepo for a while now, so let's get onto it. Now, the first tip is, of course, safety first. So you definitely do need a helmet, you know, just in case, you know, I mean, no matter how good of a skateboarder you are, accidents do happen. I mean, not only for yourself, I mean, all of the other things that can happen all around you in their environment. So a lot of things can happen. I wouldn't recommend you using sunglasses, but I kind of want to. Number 2 is try to get used to the skateboard kind of feel. You know? Try to get used to the balancing. Try to get used to the pushing, going backwards maybe. And of course, try to learn how to carve. Always keep your knees bent. The other thing important is braking. Of course, in all wheels, we all have to learn how to brake at one point. But for this skateboard, it's kind of different. I would have to use my shoes, which is kind of scary because it does wear out the shoes as much, the sole. So when you get comfortable with your skateboarding, do a kickstart for your skateboard, just so that it doesn't wear out your battery and the motors too much, or it doesn't give the motors a hard time actually. So like a normal skateboard, like a normal skateboard would. And then once you're going, then you can use your remote to push you on. Then again, it's not a great day today. It's not sunny. It's all cloudy. Then again, we're at a time where it's only cloudy. It's not even summer yet, and we're here in Florida too. In order to brake, you can either use the remote, you know, to go backwards, hitting it the opposite direction, and of course putting all of your weight in the back so that you don't just fall forward, or you can just do it the shoe way. But of course that's gonna ruin your shoes big time. But that's just another way to brake. And of course, if you know how to skateboard, you have to learn how to fall, because you'll never know that you'll actually fall. You will fall. A lot of pro skaters out there fall professionally. So you will fall eventually. And you just gotta learn how to fall. Like once you fall, be careful with your elbows, be careful with your head, of course, at least you're wearing a helmet, and probably learn how to roll. So that's one of the things. All right. So once you're getting comfortable with the skateboard, learn how to carve. And carving is fun too. Like snowboarding. If you haven't snowboarded in your life, or haven't tried snowboarding, or maybe you will in the future, it's kind of similar to that, because you're just leaning left or right towards your board, and that's how you get pretty much comfortable with riding your board. Tip number 3 is actually finding a good spot to skateboard, preferably in like a huge empty parking lot. I mean, this is one good place to practice whenever you want to just enjoy riding your skateboard. So this is one good spot because it's all open, all free. You won't hit any trees, you know, or cars. Cars are not going to hit you over here in the parking lot, not unless you go on the street. But that's number 3. Just find a good spot to at least practice and know what you're doing with the skateboard. And number 4 would be stance. Stance where you'd have to bend your knees all the time, like so. I'm going backwards. crap. Always bend your knees. Get comfortable. That's number 4, stance, knees bent, balance, weight distribution. All right, you guys with me so far? Still there? Hope so. Number 5 for always think ahead of where you're going. Keep a clear mind, or try to look into the future. You know, try to be like Dr. Strange. Because it's easy to be Dr. Strange, you know? Just to see the future of where you're going. Like, I'm writing right now, and I can still try to picture and see where I'm actually going. Like, if I'm ever going to see a rock, I'd have to swerve to the left or to the right, depending on where it is. And if there's like a crack in the sidewalk where I have to avoid, and especially for people too. You gotta avoid people. You don't want to hit the pedestrians in the streets. You wouldn't want to do that. That's the other tip. Try to think ahead and try to be careful on what you see, what's coming ahead. Just be fully prepared of what's gonna happen. That's what I'm trying to say. Next one, number 6. Tip number 6 is try to avoid those speed wobbles. Speed wobbles. So if, like, for instance, you're going really way too fast, you start to lose balance onto your board, and then your board starts to go crazy and wobble all around. Try to avoid those, or if you're going really fast, try to learn how to balance your board first. Balance is key towards riding your skateboard. As much as possible, try to avoid speed wobbles. Not unless if you're like a speed junkie who loves speed and wants to go really fast. Be careful, watch out, wear your helmet, protection gear, all that stuff. And we all don't want those wobbles. Scary enough. That could lead to some dangerous stuff. That could lead to a broken arm, broken kneecap, scraped up legs. It's not going to be a pretty picture. So got to be careful with that. Just be careful with speed wobbles. That's one of the tips. And another tip. Oh, am I dark? I'm against the light, huh? There you go. Another tip is try not riding your skateboard in the rain. Not only that your board doesn't like it, well, because 1, it's a skateboard, and 2, it's electric. Although it can still ride through water, but of course, highly recommended not to skateboard in the rain. It is slippery. I've tried it. It's scary. The board is fine in the rain, but the road does get really slippery. And that could lead to, accidents too. So that's the one tip. What was that? Number 7? Number 6? Number 7. I don't know where that accent came from. And here's tip number 8. Always be seen. Like, if you're in the sidewalk, people are walking by, just say, "Hey, I'm going by," when you're skating around. So make sure that you are being seen, make sure the cars know that you're around, and just let everybody know that you're skateboarding, living your life the way you want it, right? So That's one way to be seen. Wearing something really bright. So that's one way. Problem solved. Something bright. And now it can be seen. Well, kind of, I guess. Can you see me now? No, you can see me. That is number 8. Try to always be seen as much as possible. Let everyone know that you're coming by and going by so that everybody's aware of what you're doing. And number 9 are the things that you carry when you plan to go skateboarding. Most of the things that I bring are the tools that need, and of course this helmet. So the stuff that I actually bring are what's in here. What I have here is the charger for the skateboard, the charger for the remote, and of course the tools that are required just in case you need to tighten up the trucks. So this came with it anyway, so might as well bring it along with me. Who knows, you might need it. The other things that I do have are of course a rag and a grip tape cleaner. This is really good, and this is really important too, just to keep your grip tape really clean. Every time it's clean, it'll last longer, for sure. It would last longer. And how much does this cost? This costs like what, $5, $6? And I've barely made a dent with it. I've kept on using it already, and it's still, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to finish this. And what else do I have in here? Oh, and I have this. I actually made this by myself. Ugh. I need to take this off actually. This is a glue. And I actually made this by myself. I found some extra straps at home, which I could use, and I'll just use, I use this to carry the skateboard, like how you saw earlier in the video. See, the last one. Tip number 10, just to have fun. You know, just, that's the main reason why you got this skateboard, is to actually have fun. And that's just my tip for number 10. Have fun on what you're doing. Enjoy it. I mean, it is kind of pricey, but not too pricey for this Meepo, but it's good enough to actually have fun and just to let go out of reality and enjoy what you have right now. I mean, a lot of people are in quarantine now, and a lot of people are working from home. We're all stuck at home now these days, and getting an electric skateboard gives you kind of like a reason to get out. So, get it. Get the Meepo, have fun. Let me know what you think about riding your Meepo, if you have one. If you don't, let me know if you're gonna get one. Maybe we all can ride sometime. Leave all your problems, all your worries, all behind you, all back there where you're just heading out, and just keep going forward. Like what I said on my past video, explore. Do what you can. You'll never know what you're gonna find. And just keep doing it. It'll be worth it. Everything that you do will be worth it, because that's what you wanted to do. You got it. So there you have it. Those are my 10 tips on using the Meepo electric skateboard, for any kind of electric skateboard. So there's my tip for that. 10 tips. So I really do hope you enjoy this video. I really do hope it's helpful for those 10 tips, and make sure to leave a like, subscribe, do all that stuff what YouTubers do these days. I can't even officially say that I'm a YouTuber, but just wanted to make some videos. I mean, I don't have to be a YouTuber. I just want to post stuff. So let me know what you think about it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. LJ out.